Hi, I'm Melissa Siegel again, a licensed professional counselor in Portland, Oregon, specializing in sex therapy. I'm going to talk a little bit more about one of the clients that I work with, a young woman in her early 30s. She came to see me as a counselor specifically to work on issues around sexuality because she was finding that she just wasn't enjoying her sex life, and a relationship recently had ended with a partner that she felt had been or was going to be her lifelong partner, and she was completely shocked and surprised by the breakup, and her partner had told her that the primary reason for their separation and for the dissatisfaction was because my client was sort of a cold fish sexually, is how she described herself. She felt like she was sexually shut down, and that she was just rather uncomfortable with sexual relationships in general. And she recognized this as being something that she really wanted to work on, both for herself, regardless of a partner satisfaction or interest, but also because she knew that to create a long-term relationship, which was a goal for her, it was something that she needed to address. So this particular client was a little bit different than a lot of women who come to sex therapy, because this particular client was not a victim of sexual trauma or survivor of sexual trauma. She had no history of sexual trauma. She was just kind of uncomfortable in the bedroom in general. She felt insecure. She felt weird. She wasn't totally comfortable with her body or with other people's bodies, and so it made it hard for her to really relax and enjoy the experience. So what she and I did over the course of time, it always takes a while to build trust and to gain comfort and confidence when talking about these kinds of things, is we started off by having her first do some personal work, some exploration on her own at home, some journaling, some viewing on the internet of pornography, which of course you can find everything on the internet nowadays. Everything's so readily accessible. It's can be used in a healthy way as a tool to help people understand what they're really into, what they're attracted to, what they fantasize about, what's sexually intriguing to them, what they might want to try. So a lot of the work in the beginning with her was just doing some personal check-ins with herself, masturbating and seeing what images were coming up for her, exploring her body to figure out what parts of it were particularly sensitive or arousing for her. And then the harder part, of course, came when it was time to share that with someone, because it's one thing to get comfortable on your own, and totally another thing to have that kind of openness and trust and confidence with another person. So we worked then, once she had met a new partner, into the realm of how to share what she had learned with another person. And luckily, after having done her own exploration, she was much more aware of what it was that she liked and was into, and she, I suppose by fate or by luck, happened to connect with someone that had done the same kind of work, and that was very open in discussing sex with her and asking her what she liked and what she was into, and this time she was able to answer those questions, so it went a little bit more naturally. Amazingly, her sexual relationship with this particular partner has gone really well. It is still new, so we'll see how it goes over time. But they have really laid this foundation of openness and honesty and exploration, and over time I would imagine we'll be able to integrate other aspects such as tools and toys, whether it's clothing or materials or books. I always encourage couples to read books together, whether it's watching pornography together, whether it's trying out some role plays that can help keep your sexual relationship satisfying for the long term.